know what? This is only going to last a couple more days, so I might as well just do it. I might as well just take action on something they already want to take action on. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Tyson 40 in the flesh, and we are on recording session number 9 with the 16-hour course. So if I'm able to pull through, this is probably going to be 30 plus recording sessions. My brother, you can finish a complete 16-hour course. If I can do all this, then I know you have it in you. So with all that being said, we're going to go to the next part of the marketing psychology, which is social proof and herd mentality. The thing is that most people don't like going first. Most people don't want to be the guinea pig. I'll give you an example. Actually, I just thought of this. I just got a fresh cut. Imagine you have a homie and he wants to be a barber one day. And he says, hey, brother, I want to practice on your head. I want to practice on you. Would you rather go to him, or would you rather pay, even if it's a premium price, some dude who's been doing it for 7 years straight every single day of his life? The answer is obvious and simple, unless you like getting messed up. But it'll always grow back, so it's not the end of the world. But still, you don't want it to go first because you already know it's not going to be a good situation. I'll give you another example. Do you want to be a heart surgeon's very, very first patient? Or would you rather the dude and pay more for the dude who's been doing this for multiple decades? It's simple. We all want to believe we're independent thinkers, but most of us check the room before we act. And that scenario is very visible when people are spending money. They want to see every review, results, and piece of proof. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm going to buy from Amazon, bro, I'm checking the reviews every time. If it's got 700 5-star reviews versus one that has 2 reviews and they're both 3 stars, which one are you picking? Even if the one with more reviews costs substantially less, you're still picking that one, because it has way more reviews, way more people have tried it and given it a good review. You're gonna go scroll down, you're gonna see what people are saying. Most people are loving it. Some people don't really like it, but they're haters maybe. So you still buy it anyways, and you will actually pay a more premium price. Screenshots, wait lists, follower counts, anything and everything before handing over a simple single cent. Now, another example actually of this, I have a lot of examples and analogies for this one for some reason. I have a private one-to-one mentorship, and for that, people apply. And I showed a screenshot on my Instagram before where it was literally over 9,000 applications we've gotten over a few months. We only let in around 100 students, active students at a time. So there is real, actual scarcity. Again, one of the best ways to market is to just tell people the truth. Just tell them the truth and tell them what's actually going on and just give them proof of that. So another example is when I showed you guys that there is a $99 per month community that other people have paid $500 just to join. I actually showed the screenshots, but what most people do is this. They will say yeah, man, I got this mindset course. It's valued at $2,000, but you get it today for just $200. Everybody's BS detector is going off like crazy because they know that that's not true. Where did you get this valuation? You just pulled it out of thin air. But if you can add proof to basically anything that you are doing, it goes an extremely long way. It's not the time to start bragging the achievements. People want to see safety. If they see others saying yes, they're more likely to say yes as well. They're just written in the fundamentals of human behavior. Next is to understand that authority breeds instant trust. When someone looks like they know what they're doing, we stop questioning and we start listening. It's literally a way to fast track your way to earning trust. See, the thing is, in 2025, we live in the age of information overload. There's too much information. Too many people want our attention. Our minds are filtering machines. And what that means is our minds tell us exactly what to ignore, and we ignore 99% of the stuff that comes across our eyeballs. So you, my friend, have to prove as to why what you're saying is actually true and why it matters. Not just if it's good information, but who it comes from is huge. For example, imagine if I was a complete brokey. Would you sit here and watch a 16-hour course of me showing you how to become a millionaire? I hope that you wouldn't. I hope that you would not. Not to mention I've helped tons of other people become financially free and make over 6 figures as well. So if I didn't have any of those accolades, please, I would hope that you would skip the video and maybe look for somebody with more authority, with more proof under their belt. But luckily, you already have that in front of you right now. But that just shows you how important authority really is. In a world full of noise, that's an easy way to actually get leverage and get people to listen to you without a PhD, developed brand, or a blue check mark. I mean, you can just buy one right now, but you get the point. You just need clarity, show certainty, and a track record that speaks louder than just what's inside of your Instagram bio. Position yourself like an expert, and people start leaning in before you even say a word. The rule of reciprocity. This one is hugely important, and if you nail this, you will go far. And so it's really simple. You give first. That's it. You give first. That's the move. Giving something of value. Now, it's no secret. Again, people will try to point out, oh, Tyson, you do this. Oh, Tyson, you do this. Oh, Tyson, you do that thing that you're teaching right there. Yes, I give like crazy, but that's part of the reason why I never have to sit here and ever beg a person to buy. Here's the thought process you need to understand. I've had people buy things from me and be like so eager, they literally say, Tyson, take my money. The reason why is because they've gotten so much value already that when they pay for something from me, they're not any longer paying for the thing that they're going to get. They're paying for all the stuff they've already gotten. They think, you know what, I've already gotten like $1,000 worth of value from this guy. So why don't I buy something from him anyways? And even if it were bad, which it obviously won't be, but even if it were, I would have already gotten the value anyways. So it's impossible for me to be disappointed. And here's the other thing. If the free content is this good, if the free stuff is this good, if all of the stuff he gives away is this good, can you imagine if you actually paid? It would be insane. And this is what I teach everyone to actually do in order to get their first clients, make their first sales. This is like the ground level. Number one is giving first, and then you can ask. This is beautifully put in a book from Gary Vee called The Thank You Economy. It's back there on my bookshelf somewhere. I think it's actually this one right here. It has a red cover and has yellow text on it. The Thank You Economy is essentially an economy that is driven off of thank you, as in you giving people things and then them actually reciprocating by giving you something. A useful insight, a tool, a piece of clarity that they didn't have before. It can be something small, it can be something medium, it can be something huge. Something that makes them think, damn, if this is free, imagine what's paid. When you give real value up front, people want to pay you back. It's built in our psychology. If someone holds the door open for you, you're going to say thank you and want to hold the door open for them next time. It feels uncomfortable not to give somebody something after you've been giving something. And that's exactly what makes this so powerful. Next is the fear to desire spectrum. And understanding this and the points in between is going to help you really figure out what to even say to people and when to say it. So every buying decision lives on a spectrum that you need to be in control of and tilt in your favor. At one end is fear, the fear of wasting money, looking stupid, picking the wrong thing, wasting time. And at the other is desire for ease, status, control, relief, power, whatever they think the outcome gives them. Your job is to bridge that gap. Ease the fear just enough, then spark the desire so strong it feels irrational not to act. A lot of copy only speaks to one side, but the best pieces dance between both. And it really is a dance. You guys remember that structure I talked to you about a little bit earlier? Problem, agitate, solution. Now, this is a structure in all of marketing that's you'll see it all the time. We mainly use it for emails is when I actually say that. But it's like this. You talk about a problem that most people have. You tease the solution. Then you agitate the problem even more. And then you give someone the solution. So I'm going to give you another example of what that would look like. So you start with a problem, right? Let's stick with the fitness example, since that seems to be what I'm on more on lately. So the fitness example, the people who go to the gym consistently, but they don't actually get any results because they're off. Their consistency is off, their intensity is off, and they're just overall off. And then you give them a little piece of the solution. I used to think like that too. Or I knew somebody else who thinks like that. Or it's no wonder why you think like that. This is what people tell you. But I've actually found out the truth that's been able to get me this great result. So you just show them the problem, right? Their fear, the bad thing. And then you tease the problem a little bit, or you tease the solution a little bit. And then you agitate the problem even more. So here's how this goes. You have fear on one side, which is like the extreme, what's the bad thing that happens long term if this never gets fixed? Then you have obstacles, which are like, what are the bad things that are happening right now or within the next few days that you're struggling with? Then you have want. It's like, okay, if all of these things were alleviated, what would you be able to do in the short term? Then you have dreams. If all of these things were alleviated, what would you be able to do in the long term? What would that look like? So I'll take you through each one of these sections. When it comes to fear, what would that look like? Fear that you're going to be old one day, you're going to have muscle problems, you're going to have arthritis because you don't have any muscle supporting your bones. You're going to waste a bunch of time in the gym just to get absolutely no results that you could have spent doing other things. You're going to be at the park with your child and you're going to be running around with them out of breath, and you won't be able to actually spend quality time with them because your body is holding you back. That's like the long-term fear. Next, we have obstacles. Knowing how to track your macros, what macros exactly to eat, how hard you should train, what sets you should do, how much volume you should do, what exercises you should do, etc. Next, you have wants. I wish that I had someone to keep me accountable. I wish that I had a very, very easy and simple workout plan that I could follow, where I could get in the gym 1 hour and then out. Or I want to be able to get results while still eating the foods that I love and not feeling like I'm eating rabbit food every single day that I hate. Then long-term dreams. I want to have the body that serves me forever. I want to be the person that is at the beach